Why Jesus taught with unparalleled authority and wisdom. Welcome to our exploration of why Jesus taught with such unparalleled authority and wisdom. This video dives deep into understanding the unique nature of Jesus' teachings, examining why they not only captivated his contemporaries, but continue to influence millions today. At the heart of this discussion lies the central question: why did Jesus stand out as an extraordinary figure in history, someone whose words carried an authority unmatched by any other teacher? In the Gospel of Matthew, specifically Matthew 7:28-29, we read about the profound impact Jesus had on his audience. His teachings astonished many because he spoke with authority, unlike the scribes. This scriptural reference sets the stage for our investigation into the uniqueness and enduring impact of his teachings. Understanding the significance of Jesus' teachings requires some historical context. First-century Judea was marked by religious rigidity and strong adherence to tradition. The religious leaders, primarily the Pharisees and scribes, were the custodians of the law. Their teachings were rooted in long-standing traditions, which often overshadowed the essence of the law itself. Amidst this backdrop, Jesus entered the scene, bringing teachings that were revolutionary and transformative. His words challenged the status quo, offering new interpretations that went beyond mere legalism. This context is crucial in appreciating the unprecedented nature of his teachings. To comprehend Jesus' authority, we must delve into what authority meant in a biblical sense. For many, authority was tied to human credentials, scholarly achievement, or official designation. Jesus, however, embodied a different kind of authority, one that was inherently divine. His authority was not derived from human titles or institutional endorsement, but from his intimate relationship with God. This divine authority set him apart, allowing him to teach with a confidence and authenticity that was both captivating and convicting. Unlike others, he did not need endorsements from scholars or the religious order. His authority was innate and self-evident. Jesus' wisdom was not merely the accumulation of knowledge or cleverness, it was divine in origin. This wisdom permeated his teachings, enabling him to address profound spiritual truths with clarity and insight. The divine wisdom, Jesus embodied life into his words, making them resonate deeply with all who listened. Throughout his ministry, he demonstrated this divine wisdom through teachings that offered insights into the nature of God, human relationships, and the essence of true righteousness. These insights transcended human understanding, illustrating wisdom that could only come from God himself. An important part of understanding Jesus' teachings is to contrast them with those of contemporary religious leaders. The Pharisees and scribes often leaned on tradition and past interpretations, frequently quoting other scholars. Their approach lacked the originality and heartfelt connection that characterized Jesus' teachings. Jesus distinguished himself by teaching from a place of personal authority. His insights were fresh and often countercultural, challenging listeners to rethink their understanding of the law and their relationship with God. He did not merely reiterate the wisdom of others. He provided new perspectives that encouraged growth and transformation. The originality of Jesus' teachings was evident in the way he presented complex truths simplistically. His use of parables and metaphors made these truths accessible to everyone, from the learned scholar to the common villager. This approach allowed his teachings to transcend cultural and intellectual barriers, reaching the hearts of a diverse audience. For example, parables such as the Good Samaritan and the Prodigal Son conveyed profound moral lessons in relatable, everyday contexts. Through these stories, Jesus communicated the depth of God's love and the importance of compassion and forgiveness with unparalleled clarity and impact. Central to Jesus' authority and wisdom was his unique connection with God. This relationship was not just foundational, it defined his entire ministry. Jesus consistently identified himself as the Son of God, a claim that was radical and groundbreaking. This divine connection empowered his teachings, allowing them to carry a weight and authority beyond human limitations. As the Son of God, Jesus was not just a messenger, but the embodiment of God's message to humanity, giving his words a depth and authenticity that no other teacher could match. One of the most compelling aspects of Jesus' teachings was how they provided practical wisdom for everyday life. His instructions were not abstract or purely theoretical, they offered real solutions to life's challenges. From teachings on forgiveness, love, and humility to instructions on prayer and devotion, Jesus provided a clear path for living a life aligned with God's principles. His words addressed the human condition, emphasizing the importance of inward transformation over mere outward adherence to rules. Jesus' teachings often challenged societal norms and expectations. This challenge was not for the sake of rebellion, but to invite people into a deeper understanding of God's kingdom. He redefined concepts such as leadership, power, and success, promoting servanthood, humility, and self-sacrifice as pathways to true greatness. For example, in the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus presented a radical reimagining of the law, emphasizing the spirit rather than the letter. He called his followers to a higher standard of living, one that required genuine love for God and neighbor, moving beyond legalistic compliance to embodying the heart of God's commandments. A hallmark of Jesus' teaching was his engaging and approachable style. He frequently used parables, short, illustrative stories, to convey moral and spiritual lessons. This teaching method allowed complex theological ideas to be understood in terms familiar to everyday life, making them relatable and memorable. By employing tangible examples, Jesus could break down significant truths into easily digestible lessons. This method not only made his teachings accessible, but also deeply impactful, as people could see their lives reflected in his stories and find personal meaning in his messages. The response of the audience to Jesus' teachings was profound. Many who heard him recognized a different kind of authority, one that resonated deeply within their hearts. His teachings inspired awe and reflection, prompting many to remark on the distinct difference from what they usually heard from their religious leaders. Jesus' audience was diverse, comprising both followers who embraced his message and skeptics who questioned his authority. Nonetheless, the authenticity and depth of his teachings compelled a reaction, drawing people from all walks of life to listen and consider the implications of his words. One of the most remarkable aspects of Jesus' teachings is their timelessness. They continue to resonate today, offering insights and guidance that are as relevant now as they were 2,000 years ago. The core messages of love, forgiveness, and humility transcend cultural and historical boundaries, speaking to the universal human experience. These teachings provide a foundation for understanding relationships, morality, and spirituality, continuing to challenge individuals to live with purpose and intentionality. The timeless appeal of Jesus' messages invites reflection and application in our own lives, encouraging continual growth and transformation. The teachings of Jesus are not merely historical or theological, they have the power to impact personal lives profoundly. His words call for a response, encouraging individuals to reflect on their values, priorities, and relationships. By engaging with Jesus' teachings, people are inspired to embody the principles of love, compassion, and righteousness in their daily lives. As individuals apply these timeless truths, they discover a transformative power that can shape their character and actions, leading to a more fulfilling and purpose-driven life. The call to align one's life with Jesus' teachings is a journey of growth and discovery, leading to deeper understanding and spiritual fulfillment. In conclusion, Jesus taught with an authority and wisdom that was both unparalleled and transformative. His teachings were characterized by divine insight, practicality, and authenticity, challenging individuals to rethink their understanding of God and their relationships with others. The impact of his words continues to resonate today, offering timeless guidance for life's challenges and opportunities. Through exploring the reasons behind the unique authority and wisdom of Jesus, we gain a deeper appreciation for his teachings and their enduring relevance. Jesus' words invite us to embark on a journey of discovery, encouraging us to apply his teachings in our lives and experience their transformative power. We encourage you to delve deeper into understanding and applying the teachings of Jesus in your own life. Explore the scriptures, engage with his messages, and reflect on how his words can influence your daily decisions and relationships. Share this video with others, sparking discussions about the impact of Jesus' teachings and their relevance for today's world. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Jesus' unparalleled authority and wisdom. We look forward to hearing your thoughts and reflections in the comments below.